No more importation of fake circuit breakers, and never again would dubious investors in Nigeria's power sector be allowed a field day in bringing fake meters or any other substandard material into the country. With this riot act coming from the gatekeepers of the Nigeria's power sector, it all looks like there's a new sheriff in town. We shall get to know him as we go on the program. But is there enough political will, resources, and mandate to make a difference in a desperate situation that cries out for intervention? Welcome to Question Time. I'm Benga Ashiru. Our guest is a man you might find convenient calling him the new sheriff, even if it's yet to be seen if he can indeed break the jinx by changing the perennial rhetorics of Nigeria's power sector. He is the chairman, National Electricity Regulatory Commission, and a professor of engineering electronics from the Howard University, USA, Professor James Momoh. Join us in this interview. The chairman of the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, Professor James Momoh. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Question Time.
Thank you so much for coming.
Okay, and I also have to say congratulations on your recent long-drawn, but albeit it's coming to life, your appointment as the chairman, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission. Wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.
But that has the other side too. The public has this impression that you were reluctant accepting this appointment as the chairman.
Maybe I was humbled. I was surprised. I was happy. But at the same time, a lot of people were worried. For me, you're going to go home? You're going to go there? I said, yes, I will.
Are you suggesting that the perceived intrigues in Nigeria's power sector did not scare you in any way?
I was not really scared, because one thing that really encouraged me, to be honest, is the fact that I have to read the national anthem, and somebody asked me, why would you give up everything in Nigeria, in America, for Nigeria? I said, well, to be honest, I won't be getting as much money, but there is a stanza in the Nigerian anthem, national anthem, that Nigeria calls to obey, then obey, to serve the fatherland. I have always been the advocate of Nigerians abroad to go to Nigeria and do their best. Contribute to your own knowledge. Take back what you got from Nigeria, you took back, must return back home. So for me, it was going back to fulfill my dream.
But did you consider the fact that several successive administrations have done their best to fix the power sector and have failed? And considering that a lot of investments has been drawn in the power sector, did you see any glimmer of hope in your chances of turning around this sector?
I am very strong at a positive thinker, because I have no choice. The American experience gave me that confidence. I do well, by the way. You check my record. So coming home for me is like, go and show your people. Wale.
So, so now it's good that you have a working template on paper now.
Yes.
Because the reality might just be different. But now let's start from the power sector roadmap, which the Minister of Power reenacted with its key mandate of ensuring incremental, uninterrupted, and steady power supply. Looking at that power sector roadmap, do you think that's foolproof? Do you think that would lead the way to the future in terms of this key mandate of power reforms?
We must have power, but to have it, we don't have the technology, we don't have the what I would call the modernized network, we don't have the increased manpower, the equipped manpower to get it done. So first of all, the investment in Nigeria, to be honest, is towards that. Because they have asked the why question, that if we put more generation in place, more transmission line, more customers, more new markets, new innovations, more investment, more confidence in the people, more authority to own and control our own destiny, we can get there. Because we don't have that, the why question will continue to fail.
Have you considered the Nigerian factor and methodology in doing this? Because we understand that in several instances, they've brought in expatriates and they discover that the Nigerian factor is a different ballgame. So have you considered the political angle to
I was sworn in, I think, on the 3rd. And I worked immediately we went to work. And I took a little break from the place to attend a conference. Thank goodness I did that. So I was able to look back. Because what I had in mind and what I saw on the ground encouraged me. I said, okay, now I know why people say Nigerian factor. What are Nigerian factors? You don't have teamwork. You don't have communication. You don't have collaboration. You don't have cooperation. You don't have co-competition.
And
so
perhaps
if I can do all, if we can encourage that, let
might
us
not
encourage.
be running on the same page.
No. I'm saying if we encourage cooperation, if we encourage co-competition, I compete with you, compete with me. I'm not scared of competition. So we are saying the Nigerian factor is the case where you keep all that to yourself, you want to own it all. I say open it up. Now, what I mean by Nigerian factor is also discipline. So you have discipline. You do by example. So I'm not scared to be a Nigerian because I have discipline. I live by example.
Now, let me take you up on this.
Yes.
The fact that your confirmation at the National Assembly took over a year or about a year, thereabouts, does that send some signal to you about the Nigerian factor?
You might say so. Yes, you talk about Nigerian factor, you have to wait. But please, I learned a lesson. For me, it's a lesson.
What's the lesson?
The lesson is how to pray, to depend on God for timing.
Is that your why factor?
To be patient.
Is that your why factor?
It is one of the reasons why I need to ask, why, Lord? Why do I have to go through all this? I want to teach you patience. I want to help you to be prayerful. I want you to trust me. I want you to know that when the time is right,